And it's... I didn't think... Man, Johnny Squid just came out of nowhere and bodied Angel, honestly.
Yeah, this man just came through with the min-min strats of letting it rip and just never stopping.
And now, that's a strong strategy. Maybe we'll be seeing more of that since someone just started.
All right, so we're moving it deeper into the winner's bracket, I believe. And KDZ returning, and we got TrapLord on the other screen. I don't believe we've seen this player on stream yet.
We have not seen TrapLord on stream. He better be playing Helix. I don't know. That sounds like a Helix type name.
You right. You right. Either Helix or Master Mummy. One of the like underappreciated characters.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get some Master Mummy action in here. Let me tell you.
Now, I could dig it. I could dig it.
Okay, now we got another. Oh, that's KDZ. Yeah, his classic green twin tail.
Yep.
Not feeling it, but okay, you know, alligator. Hey.
Yo, she hits that note nice. This
Yo.
character sings. She looks good. Yeah.
We got classic strawberry color in the house. I'm down for it. You know, no bias, but I definitely want the classic strawberry colored character to win. But no bias.
We'll see how it goes. So we have... Let's see how things go. We're starting here on Spring Arena once again, which is appearing to be a strong stage for both of these characters. It helps with Ribbon Girl being able to force her offensive, but then Twin Tail is also able to break through just by limiting movement options.
Yep. Oh, we're seeing constant. You know, he's Twin Tail, not Twin Tail. Ribbon Girl's doing right now. She's dashing and air dashing out to the spring and bouncing off it and resetting her air dash. So in the corner, she's very hard to hit because she can just constantly bounce off the springs and throwing her out her offensive. And I don't really think Twin Tail has anything like that.
We're seeing a lot sharper movement from this Ribbon Girl than previously.
Yeah.
The way that she's fast-falling a lot of her jumps, trying to stay evasive, and it's working out. Even though both of these players are getting little hits in here and there while constantly charging their arms, it is Jaxel who's winning out as far as HP goes.
Yeah, but this isn't a significant victory. Oh, okay, now he's...
Now we're looking at some significant damage.
And look at the timer. With 30 seconds left, Twin Tail is not a character that can put on all the pressure, so this is really bad for Twin Tail. As we talked about before, you can't lose a life lead as a character that doesn't have a good approach. Yeah, look, the double jump, the triple jump, some damage, but this is every second wasted. And I don't think there's any way to make a comeback at this point. You just hold block,
yeah,
grab, it's fine.
I'm expecting Jaxel just to stay evasive, make sure that he wins out by HP top, and that is how he's going to be able to take it as we move into the timeout, and first match goes in favor of Jaxel.
Yep, and I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying, you know, strawberry flavor.
It's that sweet goodness that's going to win outside the top.
We ain't in a swamp right now. Crocodiles don't reign supreme.
Not wrong. The way we're looking at things right now, it seems that KDZ's movement is staying, like, he's staying sharp. He knows what he needs to do to stay out of the range of the Thunderbird while also making sure that any of his approaches aren't stuffed by the Parasol. Whether Slappermander is crossing it up or he's just positioned in a manner that he can approach with both arms.
Yeah, I'm just looking right now at KDZ's screen because he's putting on so much pressure right now with his movement with the Ribbon Girl. It's actually very impressive here. I hate being sick. Being sick stinks.
Yeah, it's not the best. But getting ourselves back into the match, we've got to pause.
Huh? The control malfunction, maybe? Well, you know, we got a control malfunction. DQ right there.
Yo, get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. This man can't be in the
Dunzo.
6 anymore.
Yo, even at that, we got a guy in the crowd who's recording, and now he's recording on a paused screen. That's just rude. That's rude to maintaining the footage. Either way, we're back in it, and Twin Tail eating a little bit of that damage, although TrapLordHuey seemed like he's staying a bit more evasive than before, trying to, instead of amping up those defenses, just match the movement.
Yep, oh, we can see the grab right there. Off the Thunderbird, you know, lots of damage. But we've seen this already a few times. My God. I am seizing up the storm right now.
And right now we're seeing TrapLordHuey is trying to close the gap against KDZ, just constantly pressing forward, whether he's shielding and then managing to get the spark off from the Thunderbird.
And look at the timer. Once again, we might have a timeout, but this time Twin Tail's advantage. She can really stall the game out if she wants with the umbrella, and the Thunderbirds. So yeah, this is done. We're looking at Game 3 here for this first match of the set.
And you know, one very interesting thing to note about this particular set is that this is playing a lot more to that traditional fighting style that we were discussing earlier with, you know, how this harkens to traditional FGC and then also to notions of boxing, where both these players are playing incredibly reactionary. It's overall defensive, but they're staying in each other's faces. They're making sure that there's still something to have equal and opposite reactions to, so that there's constant momentum.
Yep. I like how we constantly see these matches with like Twin Tower versus Ribbon Girl. It's just offense versus defense, pressure versus counter pressure, and it's a real okay. Yeah. And it's a really interesting like contrast between the two of just, you know, one of them's always approaching the other one. There's never really any time where like both players are kind of stalemate to both players are really trying to push the advantage.
And you know, previous to a lot of the Ribbon Girl play that we saw earlier, KDZ is forced to stay in TrapLordHuey's face. He's constantly having to pressure him, but it's playing against the game that TrapLord wants. He wants to be able to be in your face because that's where we're seeing him consistently getting the stun off the Thunderbird, constantly being able to block right up close with the charged Power Assault.
Yep. One thing you notice is whenever someone gets stunned and they have super, they just burn that immediately, and they're out of the stun, and that's a really big deal. It prevents like a good 180 damage, and can counterattack in case someone gets really offensive when they have the opponent stunned. The Thunderbird clips them, and that's just going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, so long as Twin Tail's on the ground, it seems that that's an assured follow for the grab, and then that's just overall better positioning.
Yep, and you just can't afford to be giving someone that damage. So it's like every time KDZ lets this happen, he just makes this lead like hard to come back from. This knockdown's gonna do a good amount of damage, but at this point, Twin Tail just needs to time it out. It's 20 seconds left. You know, animations is gonna take quite a bit of time, and I don't think KDZ can make this comeback, even with this damage.
No, he opens
oh, wait, no, he got the
comeback.
What am I saying?
It's a very slight lead, but it's a lead there is. With 10 seconds left on the clock, KDZ has to stay evasive.
Did he do it?
He's going to be eating little bits of chip damage. Is that going to be enough, though? It's looking like it might be a tie game.
Oh, my God, it is a tie.
It is a draw.
So what happens now? I guess just another one.
They play it again.
Give me another one.
Extra round we're entering. All right, well, amazing play from both KDZ and TrapLordHuey, but we're going to have to see the run back on it.
Yeah. And now, I mean, KDZ has a good amount of meters, so he's going to be able to have the advantage very soon if he just keeps the pressure going. And TrapLordHuey has to really watch out for this. He cannot just let KDZ sit on meter without getting some damage in, which he's doing right now, though.
Yeah, it looks like Huey is at a little bit over half meter. Meanwhile, KDZ sitting now at the charged bar, and it's a bait. It's a bait.
That was he didn't get much chip damage on. That was just
a very interesting trigger to pull. Seeing if he could get some sort of reaction out of TrapLordHuey, but he's not biting. Yep.
We got the ice. That's the first time I've seen the chiller actually activate this entire time. Doesn't even do much. Just kind of like slows it off a little bit. Looks like. Yeah, and you really see one thing I noticed is when KDZ jumps all around these springs in the back, he's giving TrapLordHuey time to move into position to pressure his landings. So I feel like that might be the one disadvantage of KDZ's strategy.
In the previous matches, it seemed that he was using these springs to just further his offensive pressure from deep in the air. However, as you mentioned, this is putting him in a disadvantaged situation time and time again. We see the percentage sitting quite heavily in favor of TrapLordHuey right now, and I feel like it's well-spaced meter burn that's going to allow some sort of difference to be made, but the meter threatening isn't going to do a lot. We see the throw, but is it going to be enough time to rack up the damage? No, not at all.
Yeah,
further opening it up.
Yeah, the fact that TrapLordHuey slowed meter at like 30 seconds and he could just burn it when he wanted was, you know, he had the option to just stall the game for 5 seconds at any point. So, like, what do you do as Ribbon Girl? Do you just try to go offensive? Do you try to bait it out? Like, it's not a very good option with this so low time and there's a big life lead to overcome.
Right. Doesn't matter how fast your character can move when you're racing the clock.
It's so interesting to see that, like, you know, most of these matches can be really fast, but any match with Twin Tail, like, they can really slow the game down so much, and it's not boring, it's just...
Oh, so these are two players who play often together. All right,
wow.
So as we're told by our stream technician, that these two players, they play together every Thursday, and KDZ doesn't practice this game at home. He only gets that opportunity to play with Huey.
Yeah,
So
he doesn't own a Switch or anything. So the fact that he's made it so far with such minimal practice is really impressive, and a testament to just how much like fighting game fundamentals carry over, not just across traditional fighters, but any sort of like 1v1 fighting game.
yeah, it's all mentality. It really shows that, yes, execution, of course, plays a big factor when you have an understanding of the characters in the game at hand, but all of that mental constitution that you build up over multiple platforms and over many years, it carries over. It's a matter of just refining that art.
One thing that's interesting to note is I think it was KDZ took like a second to kind of like, you know, like not play and think about what's happening and try to figure out strategy. I mean, let's see if the adaptations and the like, second or two of thinking helps him out. Right now, I see he's in the back foot right now. He's being pressured. He's not jumping around as much though. So look out for like maybe he's gonna move in the ground a lot more as opposed to using the jumps. See?
Yeah, this is definitely a lot more aggressive of a game now. We see KDZ opting for just a straightforward approach with his Zappa and with his Slapamander, but TrapLordHuey responding in turn rather well with it.
Ooh, okay, got all the chip damage going.
All right, a respectable amount of it. However, Twintel's got more HP, and she has the full meter right now. KDZ's sitting at quite the disadvantage.
Was KDZ using the Slapamander last round?
Last round, I don't believe he was.
So this is an interesting choice. You know, you can go for like the classic, like straightforward with the lightning arm, move around with the Slapamander, and just create that like very simple but effective pressure. But it's not enough because right now, Huey is just keeping him outside of range and whiff punishing a lot of stuff because he's so far away.
We have the double Slapamander switch now. This is quite the shift from what we were seeing earlier with KDZ's play and being so oriented around going around the opponent. I don't know how this is going to play when you have to take into effect the Thunderbird that TrapLordHuey's consistently had charged, ready, and well aimed.
Yep. Oh, now we have the double Slapamander, by the way. That's a...
Yeah, it's... I don't know how I feel about it, honestly.
I mean, right now, he seems like he can't do much. Like a double Slapamander. Oh, no, that's a bad whip. Yeah, he's just blocking. He doesn't care at this point. Take the chip damage, you know, get the pressure going, get the grab going. And, you know, KDZ's under a lot of pressure when he has these Slapmanders because he can't just throw attacks out, like, straight. He has to, you know, curve all his attacks. And that leaves a lot of openings for Huey to just attack forward if he wants. Although, with the Slapmander's range and, like, arc coverage, he can cover a lot of things at once with both of those.
Now, TrapLordHuey having a bit of a, quite a bit of presence on the field right now, although KDZ getting a grab. The damage isn't going to be as important as the stage positioning.
Oh, no, another whiff super. Oh, I got a little bit of damage, but, you know, now Huey still has super, 20 seconds left. Huge lead, probably like 300 health, something like that. He's just going to burn and get the chip damage, you know, waste like 5 seconds on the clock. And
just further extend the lead that he has.
Yeah, this is game, actually. Now we just get to see the clock run out to officially say set's over. Yep, 1-0.
And there we have it.
Good games to both these players. Only one that can move on, of course, though.
Of course.